Morocco, a country of dazzling contrasts. From the snow-capped peaks of the Atlas Mountains to the sun-drenched beaches along the Atlantic coast, Morocco is a land of diverse landscapes and rich cultural heritage, ancient cities bustling with life and noise. The medinas of cities like Marrakesh and Fez are labyrinths of narrow alleyways where every turn reveals a new surprise. Spice markets overflowing with vibrant colors and intoxicating aromas. Here the air is thick with the scent of cumin, saffron, and cinnamon, drawing you into a sensory journey through Morocco's culinary traditions. But just beyond the bustling heart of Marrakesh, Fez, and Rabat lies a different world, a world of silence, a world where the noise of the city fades away, replaced by the whisper of the wind, a world of endless sky and shifting sand. The Sahara Desert, this vast expanse of golden dunes, stretches as far as the eye can see, a testament to the raw power of nature. This is where the true adventure begins. For those who dare to venture into this formidable landscape, the Sahara offers an experience like no other. This is where the soul of Morocco is laid bare. As the sun sets over the dunes, the desert transforms into a canvas of ever-changing colors, a sight that leaves an indelible mark on the soul. The Sahara, the world's largest hot desert, stretches across North Africa, engulfing much of Morocco in its embrace. It is a place of extremes where temperatures can soar to blistering heights during the day and plummet to freezing lows at night. It's a landscape that both intimidates and mesmerizes, a place of extremes where survival depends on resilience, resourcefulness, and a deep respect for the land. The desert demands respect, and those who traverse it must be prepared for its challenges. The Sahara is not just an empty wasteland, as many might imagine. It is a living, breathing entity, constantly changing, shifting, and surprising. The dunes are in a perpetual state of motion, sculpted by the wind into ever-changing forms. It is a living, breathing entity, constantly changing, shifting, and surprising. The wind, a relentless artist, carves the sand into intricate patterns, creating a landscape that is both beautiful and ephemeral. Towering sand dunes, sculpted by the relentless wind, rise and fall like waves on a golden ocean. These dunes can reach heights of up to 180 meters, standing as silent sentinels over the desert. Rocky plateaus, scarred by time and the elements, offer glimpses into the Earth's ancient past. These rugged formations tell the story of a land shaped by millennia of geological activity. And in this seemingly desolate landscape, life persists. Hardy plants and resilient animals have adapted to the harsh conditions, finding ways to thrive in the most unlikely of places. Nomadic tribes, the true masters of the Sahara, have roamed these sands for centuries, their lives intricately intertwined with the rhythms of the desert. These nomads, with their deep knowledge of the land, have learned to navigate the vast expanse with skill and grace. They are the keepers of ancient traditions, the guardians of a way of life that is slowly disappearing in our modern world. The Berber nomads, with their camels and traditional attire, are a living link to a time when the desert was a place of mystery and wonder. As the modern world encroaches on their way of life, these nomadic tribes continue to hold on to their traditions, passing down their knowledge and skills from generation to generation. Their stories, songs, and customs are a testament to the enduring spirit of the Sahara. Under the starry night sky, around a campfire, the desert comes alive with stories of old. The vast expanse of the Sahara, with its timeless beauty and profound silence, offers a unique glimpse into the soul of Morocco. The Sahara is more than just a desert. It is a place of wonder, a testament to the resilience of life and a reminder of the beauty that can be found in the most unexpected places. It is a gateway to the heart of Morocco, a land of contrasts and endless possibilities. The Sahara is a harsh mistress, an endless expanse of golden sand that stretches as far as the eye can see. Temperatures soar during the day, baking the sand and pushing the limits of human endurance. The sun beats down relentlessly, turning the desert into a furnace. At night, the desert cools rapidly, the temperature plummeting under a blanket of a million stars. The drastic change from scorching heat to biting cold is a stark reminder of the desert's dual nature. Water is scarce, a precious commodity that dictates the rhythms of life in this unforgiving environment. Oases are rare, but they are the lifeblood of the desert, providing a sanctuary for both humans and animals. But amidst the harshness, there is an undeniable beauty. The golden hues of the sand dunes at sunset, The long shadows that stretch across the landscape and the vibrant colors of the desert sky are mesmerizing. The silence of the desert is absolute, broken only by the whisper of the wind or the soft footfall of a camel. The wind sweeps across the dunes, creating ever-changing patterns in the sand. The vastness of the landscape is humbling, reminding us of our own insignificance in the grand scheme of things. Standing atop a sand dune, looking out over the endless sea of sand, one can't help but feel a sense of awe. And the night sky, ablaze with stars, is simply breathtaking. The Milky Way stretches across the heavens, a reminder of the infinite universe that lies beyond our world. The Sahara is a place of extremes, a land of stark contrasts. The intense heat of the day gives way to the freezing cold of the night. The harsh environment is home to a surprising array of flora and fauna, each uniquely adapted to survive in this challenging landscape. But it is precisely these extremes that make it so captivating, so alluring. The beauty of the desert landscape at sunrise, the sense of adventure as you explore its vastness, and the timeless sight of a camel caravan moving through the dunes all contribute to its mystique. It is a place that tests your limits, challenges your perceptions, and ultimately leaves an indelible mark on your soul. The struggle to traverse the desert, the exhaustion that sets in, and the determination to keep going are all part of the experience. To understand the Sahara, you must experience it. You must walk its sands, feel its heat, and embrace its challenges. A guided tour can offer insights, but true understanding comes from personal experience. You must feel the heat of the sun on your skin, the sand between your toes. The sensation of the sunburn, the grit of the sand, and the exhaustion of lying down on a dune are all part of the journey. You must taste the salt on your lips, the dust in your throat. The harshness of the environment is palpable, from the dryness of your mouth to the sting of the sand carried by the wind. You must listen to the silence, the whisper of the wind, the stories it carries. The desert wind tells tales of ancient times, of travelers who have come before, and of the timeless nature of this vast, unchanging landscape. For centuries, nomadic tribes have called the Sahara home, their lives intricately intertwined with the rhythms of the desert. These tribes, including the Tuareg, the Bedouin, and the Berbers, have developed unique ways to thrive in one of the most unforgiving environments on Earth. Their existence is a delicate dance with nature, a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. These are the true masters of survival, the guardians of ancient knowledge passed down through generations. Elders teach the young the skills necessary to navigate the desert, from finding water to understanding the behavior of their animals. This transfer of knowledge is crucial for the survival of their way of life. They understand the language of the wind, the secrets hidden in the shifting sands. The desert winds, known as the harmattan and the sirocco, can be both friend and foe. By reading the patterns of the wind and the movement of the dunes, they can predict weather changes and find their way across the vast, featureless landscape. Life in the Sahara is a constant negotiation with the elements. The scorching heat of the day, the freezing cold of the night, and the scarcity of water all pose daily challenges. Yet these nomads have developed ingenious methods to cope with these extremes, from wearing loose, light-colored clothing to conserve moisture and reflect the sun, to building windbreaks to protect their camps from sandstorms. Nomads like the Berber tribes of Morocco have adapted to survive in this harsh environment. The Berbers, known for their distinctive blue robes and silver jewelry, have a deep connection to the land. They have learned to read the subtle signs of the desert, such as the presence of certain plants that indicate water is nearby. They are experts in finding water, their knowledge passed down through generations. Water is the lifeblood of the desert, and knowing where to find it can mean the difference between life and death. They use traditional techniques, such as following the flight patterns of birds or the tracks of animals to locate hidden sources of water. They read the subtle signs of the desert, knowing where to dig wells or find hidden springs. This skill is not just about survival, it is also about maintaining a sustainable relationship with the environment. By tapping into these hidden reserves, they ensure that their communities and livestock have enough water to thrive without depleting the fragile ecosystem. Their homes are not fixed structures, but rather mobile shelters that can be easily assembled and disassembled as they move with their herds in search of grazing land. These tents, often made from goat hair or camel wool, provide protection from the harsh sun and cold nights while being light enough to transport across the desert. Camels, the ships of the desert, are their trusted companions, providing transportation, milk, and even meat when necessary. These remarkable animals are perfectly adapted to desert life, able to go for long periods without water and carry heavy loads across the sand. The bond between nomads and their camels is one of mutual dependence and respect. The nomadic way of life is built on resilience, resourcefulness, and a deep respect for the natural world. They have learned to make the most of what the desert provides, using every part of the animals they raise and the plants they gather. This resourcefulness is key to their survival and their ability to thrive in such a challenging environment. They take only what they need from the land, living in harmony with their surroundings. This sustainable approach ensures that the desert can continue to support their way of life for generations to come. By maintaining a balance with nature, they demonstrate a profound understanding of the delicate ecosystem they inhabit. Their lives are a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity, our ability to adapt and thrive in even the most challenging of environments. The nomads of the Sahara are not just surviving, they are living rich, fulfilling lives deeply connected to their culture and the land they call home. Their story is one of resilience, ingenuity, and a profound respect for the natural world. In the Sahara, food and water are more than sustenance. They are precious resources that dictate the rhythm of life. The nomadic tribes have learned to make the most of what the desert provides, their cuisine a testament to their ingenuity and resourcefulness. Water, the most precious commodity, is carefully rationed and conserved. Wells and springs are closely guarded secrets, their locations passed down through generations. Melons, with their high water content, are a welcome source of hydration, while camel milk provides sustenance and nourishment. The desert diet is simple but surprisingly diverse. Dates, a staple food, provide energy and essential nutrients. Grains like barley and millet are ground into flour to make bread or porridge. Meat, usually goat or sheep, is a rare treat reserved for special occasions. Tagines, slow-cooked stews prepared in earthenware pots, are a common sight in nomadic camps. These flavorful dishes combine meat, vegetables, and spices, creating a hearty and satisfying meal. Couscous, another staple, is often served with stews or vegetables, providing a welcome source of carbohydrates.